playful shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, just some social shit for everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made this be myself, so hear me. I mean, like, we can pull that clown shit away. This some real shit for you. I'm spazzing right now, so listen, let's go. Yeah. It's in their bones, the thugs in harmony for the love of the money. Then fall victim for the cookie, then turn pussy, it's lonely. You said you hold it down when life get rough, we're here now, so show me. We move them losses to them wins. Heavy pounds, we make it ends meet. Converse with only a few who make me feel like I be 10 feet.
Yo. What's going on, people, man? Big up everybody inside the building. Big up to those who are obviously over here on YouTube. If you're coming on over from Endsman TV, much love and respect. Of course, I was on over there. We're just chopping it up about, the Liverpool stuff, Liverpool news and stuff like that. You know what? Being on Ends' stream, it made me laugh because it made me realize why I don't like doing too many Liverpool streams these days. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's too much flip-flopping and too much just nonsense, at times, man. But of course, Large Up ends every single damn time. Hopefully, he'll be joining us later on. But of course, this evening, man, can't do this by myself. I'm joined by Ish. It's been a long fucking time. I don't know where this youth has been. I don't know what he's been doing with himself. But yeah, I mean, he's here. I finally got him back on the channel and everything like that, man. But bro, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Nah, bro, I hear that. It's been way too long, man. Way too long.
Bro, way too long.
What it is? Do you know, I haven't even been putting like that recently. Like you were saying a minute ago, like obviously the whole Liverpool, like obviously with work as well. Obviously, I work in football. More time when I finish these days, I'm not even trying to have any football chat at all. I'd rather be talking about whatever else. But obviously, I got the call up today. You told me what the show is going to be about. I was like, yes, this is a bit of me, man. This is a bit of me. So yes, good time to come back. But what are you saying?
Bro, listen, I've been chilling. I've been cooling. Just just trying to get these videos out, usual stuff. You see, like with some of the videos, and don't worry, guys, we got the return of someone as well. He's in the back. We'll get him in a sec. But like just with these videos, like I said, we know what Liverpool are about. We know what they're on. So when there's no news, like it's different. Like, it's not even,
don't try and
I don't really want to force it, but not even just that, because I don't mind. Obviously, you talk about transfers and gossip and rare-tete, which is obviously, of course, fine. But when I listen to some people, and like I said, Blood Up ends because Ends ain't like one of those people. I was just on over there, and I'm just listening to what people are saying, and I'm just like, pro. 1 minute we're all complaining about this squad. Next minute now. Yeah, this squad's fine, this squad's calm. Like, we can go like this and it's all great. And I'm like, guys, then what's the point of the conversation?
But you know what it is? People actually don't know what they want. They don't know what the targets are. So for some people, the squad is fine. If you want a top four and all of that, you man stay over there. But at least you know what you want. You guys know what you want. Then the squad is probably all right for you. That's what the man that are saying we've got depth. We don't need that much. They're over there in it. But I would hope that after finishing third, the next season your aim or objective is to do one or two better than that and be more in the title race. Because let's face it, from the start of April, from the Everton game last season, the title was done. After that, we all relied on 5-goal swings here and there and this, that, and the third. But if that's you, that's cool. But if you want to go for a title team this season, then there's no way you can tell me that this squad is ready to go by any stretch. And the season starts in 4 weeks. So,
bro, 4 weeks in man.
This is what we're saying.
And this is my problem. This is probably why more time I end up just, you know what? I don't argue with no one anymore. I'm just like, you know what? You Fez, if you think that, then you think that. Like Ish said as well, if you want to be in a certain position, then that's calm. Like, I don't fuck with it. But Fez, everyone's got their own aims and ambitions and stuff like that. But let me get in the third guy. Obviously, he's making his return. You know what I mean? In terms of, bringing his face to showing his face to the world. You feel me? Let me bring him in. Big up, Jay, the return.
Vamos, Colombia. Vamos. Let's go. That's for Ish, This is for Ish. ZD has lives amongst us, bro. He has lived amongst us. What are we saying, man?
Get this guy out my club immediately.
No, man, I'm cooling. I'm cold. Like that. You wrap yourself in this flag and you come cold, bro.
Like, these times it's blatantly hot at my house as well. That's mad. But no, big up Jerry though, man. And guys, like I said, man, big up everybody inside. You already know why we're here, and big up Social Joins because you said it there. This is an old head stream. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to steer away. I don't care about the news and nothing going on at my football club. But also, I was sitting here and I saw someone put up a post and they were talking about like a couple of players and old school players. And I was like, bro, there's a lot of man who in today's world would have gotten 80 million pound moves based off of one season, like 70 million pound moves off of one season. But when we look back at like some of these players, their careers and stuff like that, yeah, you'll be very, very shocked. So what we've got in store for today, and I'll go through the comments in a sec, is I've got 28 players, I think, altogether. 28 players. And I could have got issue when you just sent me that list. Bro, there was at least 4 or 5 of those players in that list I didn't even put in here. But, of course, we can chat about them. I want us to rank these players. So how good we actually think they really were, because now we've got hindsight. So now we've actually seen how their careers have obviously panned out, and et cetera, et cetera. So we want to talk about who are the real ballers, or who are the guys where if man were to watch them today, they'll be like, nah, man, this guy ain't really popping. He just had a great purple patch, you know, here and there. But of course, we'll get into that.
Kevin Phillips settings and that.
But not even players like, you
respect Kevin Phillips, though. Oh, was that 2000, 2001? Him and Niall Quinn went crazy.
That one season, yeah?
Yeah, I think he might have hit 30. Did he hit 30? No, he hit like...
Yeah, he hit 30.
No, he hit 30.
Because he won the golden European golden boot and all that.
30 these days? That's 100 mil straight up.
What, you taking exactly? You taking Kevin Phillips over Nunes?
Bro, give me...
yeah, bro, that's not even
Kevin Phillips. Yeah, 100.
What, Kevin Phillips over Nunes? Yeah.
He knows where the goal is.
Man's not arguing with you on that one. Big up Philippe in the building. He said, I'm biased as a Newcastle fan. Demba Ba, Papi Cisse. Hey, maybe they're they're on the list as well. Big up Assad, Ish and G. You man are in for a rude awakening this season, my brothers. Klopp ain't here no more. You should be worried, not gonna lie. I'm not worried about nothing, I can't lie. I'm enjoying my football at the moment, just watching other stuff. JD decided to leave the basement. Yes, man. I don't know. Ask him why he was there. He'll tell you. Big up mental wealth seminar. Top 4 is the only target realistically. We ain't acting like contenders yet.
Gee, I'll tell you quickly, just so you move on. I wasn't even in the basement, bro. I was fighting against the individuals that are, you know, trying to put down the likes of Diaz and our Colombians down in the mud. You know, I'm fighting them. I mean, I was in the rafters. You'll see me, bro. This is a prison setting for me, man. I'm wearing all black. You know, like that. Like, still, I'm the one that rescued Luis Diaz's dad. I rescued Luis Diaz. Like, you know, like that. And now, you know,
I said I rescued Luis fucking Diaz's dad.
But I'm fighting against people like Ish, basically, guys. That's what I'm doing.
No, because I'm with Ish anyway.
Everything Ish represents, I'm against, bruv.
No. I can't let Ish just because I'm on that
Kamala Harris, I'm Trump. You know that. If he's
I'm gonna
Ghana and Nigeria, that's what it is. He's anti-Diaz. I don't know what he is. He's pro-Gordon, isn't it?
You know what? I like that analogy. If he's Ghana and Nigeria, because them two don't fuck with each other too. Big up, Liverpool will be fine. You got a new manager. Our main objective is sustain and see the new setup. I hear it. Every time I see Jerry, I think of Liverpool's 22-23 season.
I don't know if that's a good thing, you know.
I was gonna say, bro, like that a good thing or a bad thing?
Hey,
you know what?
That
season was memorable. Yeah, it was memorable. I think it was memorable still. Philippe saying John Carew, he could be on the list. 99-2000 was the season he hit 30. Okay, talking about Kevin Phillips. Yeah, no, that's true. But man, we're on the golden boot. Big up YG in the building. Big up Zane in the building. But yeah, man, let me even get up the players, and then of course, as I said, man, we'll rank some of these guys, and we'll see where you guys are placing them. There we go. Let me know if you guys can see that, if that's calm.
Yeah.
Calm. All right, cool. So let me even make that a tad bit smaller. Cool. So you can see these are the players on the list. Those are the rankings orders. Either they're a baller, either they were, he was all right. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he was decent. Were they just a one-hit wonder? That should have been one season wonder, but I put one-hit wonder because some of these guys didn't even last a full season. And then the last one is, whatever happened to that brother? Like, he had a good season randomly, and then you never saw this guy's face ever again. But it's funny that you guys are speaking about like the Kevin Phillips and stuff like that. And it's funny how when we look at football today, that's why I always say, like, football, the way it's changed is just crazy. Because if you do look at the landscape, if you do look at the way that we as fans, in a general sense, the way we look at players, that's why I say people like Nunes can have one good season in Portugal, bag 30 plus goals, and man will be like, we need that guy in our team. Straight off the rip, there's no conversation about it. We just need him in our team because he got 30 goal or 30 plus GA, as an example. But the way people spoke about Harry Kane, you wouldn't have known that this guy got 50, was it 50 plus GA this last season? But the way people were speaking about him, you'd think he was just, you know what I mean, because of his performances and stuff like that. And big up Ends again, because he did that show about stats versus eye test. And this is where I always say, like, you just got to be careful with the way that you look at certain things. Certain things can be just based off of the eye test. We look at Lamine Yamal. I can't even remember how many goals he scored last season, but I'm sure we could look at this guy and say he's the truth. I'm sure we could look at him straight away and say, yo, this guy's a baller straight off the rip, and his stats don't even matter. If I told you his stats, you'd probably be like, right, Diaz got more goals, or you like straight off the rip. So why are we not rating Diaz the same way we're rating a Yamal? Obviously, the age is going to come into it, man. But we'll start off. I'll start off with. I'll go with you, Jerry, and then, or I'll go with you, Jerry, and then we'll go to Ish. Pick a player from the list, man. Where are you ranking? If there's any you can't see or whatever, just let me know.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna slap the first one. I might as well start with the first one. Saha, baller. Baller. If Saha, yeah, didn't have those injuries. And you know what really like stands the test of time, I think, when you're talking about these players as well, it's how other pros talk about them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Rooney was like he's the best finisher.
That's my point, because you get like, I've seen it a few on Twitter. When you're not in the spaces, you can just scope things a bit better, innit? And I saw like Nunes sitting down and doing kick-ups, right? And man were like, raw, like baller, I can't believe he done that. That's mad. And I'm like, brother, I could do that blindfolded ish, like that. This is what I'm talking about. But it's like
well, we baby this guy so much, man.
That's my point. It's like that's not difficult. So when like fans are gassing that up, yeah, that's one thing. But you have to take it with a pinch of salt, because some players can't, like, they can't even tie their shoelace. They don't even know what a pair of boots feels like. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm a fan. Whereas when football players in your industry and players in your position rate you highly, you know that you're a baller. And 9 times out of 10, you know what I mean? Like, those players are ballers. So for me, Saha, that's a banker as a baller. Like, legend. I remember Pro Evo, legend, bruv. When he went Everton, he was doing a madness as well for a bit. You know what I mean? Injuries, albeit hindered him. But yeah, baller, man. Rate him.
What about you, Mish, man, in terms of Saha?
Bro, yeah, I put him in baller as well. I remember him Fulham days with the Pizza Hut kit.
Yeah, Pizza Hut, Hey,
and
I don't even remember
the little perm thing, bro. He was slapping them in, but he was also unfortunate in his generation of, like, he's definitely one, if he was around today, 80, 90 million, 100%. Because he was, even in the French team, his competition was like Henry, Trezeguet, flipping, who else, Anelka. Like, this guy could have easily had like 50 to 60 caps if he was in a different era and 100 plus Prem goals. But
if he was in this French era, he's playing, bro. Colin Moani.
Moani and Thuram, bro. Them man, I'm not seeing a picture ahead of him at all. Like, that's a perfect example right there. Because they're even trying to force Mbappe in the 9, or these other guys are not even that good. But see Saha, yeah, he's serious. But injuries, man. Did he ever finish like a full season? I don't even think so.
He only, like, I'll be real, looking at, like, obviously his stats and stuff like that. When I look at it, not really. He only touched 30 plus games in the Premier League anyway. Twice.
Out of how many?
2 times. Out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13.
12 seasons. 13 seasons.
Yeah, 13 seasons.
Yeah, man.
He was about. Because he was
about for time.
3-4 years. Everton. Was that alone or just?
No. So he was at Fulham. He was at Fulham for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. 3 of those are in the Prem. 1 was in the Championship. And he actually spent, which is weird, he spent a time on loan at Newcastle during the period of time.
I didn't remember that. I remember that.
That was in '98. You know what I'm saying? That was way ago. But he spent 3 years in the Prem with Fulham, then the rest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Manchester United, and then 4 with Everton, and then 1 with Sunderland.
I don't remember the Sunderland one,
Sunderland, who the hell?
Yeah, he didn't even score.
Like, I'm trying to think who was the manager. Probably like Roy Keane or something, isn't it?
2012, 13. Can't remember who was the manager them times.
Steve Bruce, maybe. I don't even know.
That's a Steve Bruce one, but I always get that mixed up with Defoe at times.
I think Defoe was a bit later. I think
that's what I feel like.
Spurs. I think Defoe was still at Spurs like 12, 13. I think he went to Sunderland like 15. I'm 14, 15. I want to say.
Look, it sounds a bit like that. It actually does sound like that. I'm trying to see who else was the manager, but his record, it's mad because, okay, if I read this out, what would you think? So in 142 games for Fulham, he scored 63 goals. Good or bad, or in the middle?
Decent.
142 games, he scored 63.
63.
Yeah, that's all
one
right.
One in 1.15 or something like that. It's calm.
Okay, calm. Manchester United. This is where it's 124 games, 42 goals.
I think he would have got less minutes though. That's the only thing I'll say. I reckon he's come off the bench a lot at United. Yeah. But even that's decent. Even that's not bad. It's not bad. It's not
and
like thinking.
And they had strikers then as well.
I was just about to say.
Bro, exactly. Rooney.
I feel like he was there during the Rooney Tevez. I feel like he was there during that kind of era.
He was there. He was injured. I remember. He used to have them T90s with the tape wrapped up high.
Yeah.
T90s with the tape. Then at Everton, 115 games, 35 goals.
Yeah, it's a bit peak.
That one was peak.
The United one, you can kind of work with that, but 35 goals and 100 and what? 15.
Yeah. 35 and 100. Paulo Di Canio, Fuck
that goal.
Yeah, bro. I even forgot that. Yeah, I even forgot he was a manager. Like
I remember when he banned ketchup and that, and there was like a revolt because man couldn't have bangers and ketchup, can have chips and tomatoes, ketchup. They're mad.
These Italians. I said that's what my man was on as well. The England manager. What's his name? The Italian one.
Capello.
For Capello,
yeah.
But don't you think that's a bit mad though? Yeah, as a pro, you're getting all that pee and you're complaining because man said you can't have ketchup.
No, but that's the way he was moving raggle. Imagine they just go downstairs for dinner one day and there's no sauce on the table. Man, just
but there might have been another sauce. There might have been like a yogurt sauce or something. But something a bit more Mediterranean. You're like, I want my HP with my bangers and mash.
But he didn't even try and he didn't even try and sell it to them, and they came that one day. There was just no sauce. They had chicken and broccoli, and there was nothing else. Nothing else on the table.
No. See, them things there, you need to chat with man first. Speak to me first, and then let me know.
Hold on. Why do you have to complain? Why can't man just keep a little? I know for a fact some of them players had a little. He's like a teacher in school, yeah. Mr. DG, big up, yeah. Bruv, he used to always carry around a Tabasco sauce with him, bruv, and he pull out his pocket and slap it onto the school dinners. Man do that?
To be fair, there is no reason. There's no reason as to why they couldn't do that.
No, but I just feel the sun about it and stuff. G, they'll get into the sun.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Man are getting petty. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Man getting petty because the England play. Remember, Capello's come in during a period of time where, they're still under that old way of thinking. I don't think that if he did that now, for example, I don't think they might really care. I think they'll just be like, all right, is what it is. We'll just kind of run it. Then, man, remember these men are all prima donnas. Them time that for Capello's there, man. So Rooney and all these kind of guys. So yeah, man. Let's move on to the next player. Go on, Ish. You can pick whoever you want to pick. Now.
I'm gonna go Viduka. Yeah, let me go Mark Viduka, man.
Still Viduka. Jeez. Where you ranking him?
Listen, I gotta go baller as well, man. This before Tim Cahill probably came. When I thought of Australian footballers, he's the only one that really came to my mind. He was different leads as well. He was in that team. I think they got to the semis of the Champions League. The can't remember what it was, maybe 1 times. I think him, Rio. Who else is in that team? Alan Smith, them guys.
Alan Smith
with the little who's the left back? Ian Hart. Brazy left foot, bro. Brazy left foot. He could be on this list as well, but he's like part of that early when I started watching the Prem. He was like one of the real gunmen around. And kind of like I was saying earlier, he's unlucky that he wasn't in a generation where, well, he was in a generation where there's like 10 to 15 strikers in the Premier League, top number nines. Now, bro, if you can mention 5 top nines in the Premier right now, you're doing well for yourself. So,
but do you think, but do you think Viduka was a benefit, or he benefited from it just being like a rough game and that? Now, when I think of Viduka, I just think of like, big little man, brilliant man. But you see, like, if he was told to like press and like, I think it would be
the pressing thing's not him. The pressing thing's definitely not him. But the thing is though, obviously strikers now are probably fitter and better at pressing than that, but these guys, and there's more on this list as well, you gave them chances in the game. They're not doing madness in front of goal. Like, you give Nunes the ball now. I don't want to keep picking on him, but you give him the ball now in front of goal. You don't know what he's going to get. It's either going top bins or, bro, all manner of things. With these guys, 2 chances in the game or 3 chances in the game, they're bagging 1. So, I'll go baller.
What about you, Jerry? I'll read out his stats after. I want to see where you guys would place him for now.
Like for me, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It's like, was he a baller or did he just slap goals against Liverpool?
He got a hat trick against us, didn't it?
Yeah, he got a hat trick. Yeah, that 4-3.
I even forgot about that.
So it's look, he was good, but how good was he? Is he like Watkins level? Like I'm trying to compare it to a player nowadays, isn't it? Like, how good was he? Like, okay.
I'll read out his numbers then, just so you have the stats anyway behind it. Yeah. So I'll just go through the. I'll start from his Premier League, because before the Premier League, his numbers were actually good. Man was in Scotland for 2 seasons and bagged.
I don't want to hear about that, bro. Gerard was doing
Fair. All right, Leeds.
Oh, you're not rating Henrik Larsson's thing in that. All right,
bro, he was someone I was going to put in there, but you can't rate. So you rate Henrik Larsson's team, but you don't rate what Viduka was doing in the same.
No, I rate Henrik Larsson's team, but Henrik Larsson, that we was doing on international.
He went Barca as well. He went Barca. Yeah.
If you don't go Barca, bro, he's a nobody. You know that Henrik Larsson thing is like, oh, wow, man played for Celtic. That's what you don't go like. Yeah, he was at Celtic. Like you're like, right, he played there. Like that. Like when people get older, they'll be like, wow, Virgil played for Celtic. That's crazy. Like, that's what
I hear it. Okay, yeah.
He was there. He stayed there too long. He stayed there way too long. That's the only thing.
He should have kept it. Man went Man United and Barcelona. These times you could have gone to these clubs time ago, bro. Time ago. So at Leeds, 166 games, 72 goals in 4 seasons.
That's a nice little return.
Good.
That's a good return, man. That's a good return.
That's more than 1 in 2. It's like 1, as you said, 1 point, whatever it is. Middlesbrough, 101 games, 42 goals.
I'll take that. And another thing as well, but these strikers are playing in a time where every club had 4 strikers, isn't it? Every club had 4 number 9s. So they're not. I don't know how many of these guys are playing week in, week out, 90 minutes. Whereas these days, like someone like Ivan Toney doesn't get benched, plays 38 games a season if he's fit. They got more chances to stat pad than that. But yeah, 40 odd goals in 100 or something games is pretty decent.
No, they're good stats. He's a baller.
Yeah, I mean, the Newcastle, he's only there for 2 seasons. I feel like I remember him slyly. I don't know if that was when Michael Owen was there.
That's what I was going to say. Was he there with Michael Owen?
Yeah, I feel like he would.
Was that NTL days or Northern Rock? Was that
Northern Rock.
Yeah, Northern Rock. 40 games, 7 goals. So
yeah, that was nice.
It's a bit of a. That one is definitely not one I'm looking at, but the other 2 at Middlesbrough and thing, I feel like he was doing well, man. He was doing well for himself. Next one up, I'll go with. Trying to think someone a bit more obscure. Palacios. I would say.
I said Wilson,
yeah, because I forgot about him. As soon as I was like, oh my days, Tottenham had him. It was either him or Huddleston.
Huddleston, I would have to put him in baller. I can't even lie. I'd have to put him in baller. The fitness was dead, but.
No, he's a ridiculous baller, though. He's a ridiculous baller.
Yeah. Nah, the technical ability that Huddleston had, it was off the chain.
Mad.
Palacios. Was he at Wigan before? I feel like he was at Wigan before.
Yeah.
He was there when they won the FA Cup? Or was that?
Nah. He had gone, man. He was the first recruit, like the first generation They had the recruit where bare man of them like Figueroa.
Figueroa was another name as well. Yeah,
he was the first. He was the first man off the boat.
Bro.
He was the one that he got shipped quick.
No, you're right. Yeah, he didn't even win that FA Cup.
He went Stoke after Spurs.
Stoke. Yeah, literally.
He was trash at Stoke, you know. He was trash, bro.
I feel like he scored one mad goal, though. I feel like he scored one mad goal at Stoke. Is that not the one he scored from? Did he score from the halfway line or something? Or that's someone else.
Is that? No, I feel like that's Figueroa.
Nah. I remember the Charlie Adam one.
Oh, the Wigan one. That's
Figueroa. Yeah, I feel like Figueroa. Yeah.
Is it Figueroa? I thought.
Yeah, I remember that. Palacios, I'd say he was like. I feel like maybe I should have had another category underneath the he was all right, because I don't want to say a one-hit wonder, but to say he was all right, I don't know if I'd put him into.
I'll put him lower, you know. I can't even lie.
So we can say what happened to him? Bro,
before you mentioned him just now, I have not thought about this guy before.
He was a side man at Spurs, though. He weren't even like he weren't like their main guy in midfield. You know, like they were.
No, he played.
Bro, for 2 seasons. He was playing games. He was the Bentaleb and them, man.
Yeah, he got benched for Bentaleb. That's what I'm saying for Bentaleb. Yeah, man. Sorry, what happened to him, bro?
Fairs.
Scott Parker was playing ahead of him. I remember he was coming on just getting like them runouts.
Scott Parker, fucking hell, that's
baller. Scott Parker's a baller.
All right, go on, Jerry. You pick the next player, man.
Ooh, let's have a look, man. No, I don't want to get the stream cancelled, but that's not who I think it is. I'm not even going to say it.
What team? Just tell me the team.
Sunderland, baller. Baller, left foot. Baller, wicked winger, bro.
Oh, my man. Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought that was it.
That's Larson.
Seth Larson. Yeah, all right. All right, let me go with one of my favorite players of all time. Yeah, Moussa Dembele. Just to get out of the way, I'm not even going to talk about him.
Where'd you put him?
I put him above Baller. I think he was a generational talent. You know, like that.
You think it's generation?
He was top draw, bruv. That's the best midfield performance I've ever seen live. England versus Belgium at Wembley. Honestly, he was ridiculous. That's what England missed. That's what England missed in the Euros. If they had Moussa Dembele, the whole landscape changes for England. Whole landscape changes for England.
Bro, you can't get a ball crying out for that midfielder for time, man. Since we've been born, England have been asking for this kind of midfielder, but yeah,
They focus on attackers, isn't it? What they do, they get our Callum Hudson-Odoi, and then they shot him for peas and then bring in a foreigner to come and play in that role.
Crazy.
Joke, but Dembele, I was thinking about outrageous.
I big up social doings. I was thinking about that. I did think about that. Should have shame he played for Spurs, bro. You couldn't get a ball off him. You can't get a ball off that brother. That strength that he had. I'm even trying to see like where did he actually come from? Like what country?
Belgium.
From? No. What country are you from? Like your parents and that. Like because
I'd say where are you really from, bro?
Yeah,
bro. So you're doing the where you really from, but Enzo Fernandez ain't getting a blind, huh? He's just saying what everyone's thinking.
Oh, this guy.
I'm trying.
You know, you ask your parent, G, and you're like, you know what I mean? You ever? I know G for a fact. There must have been one time at school. He's walking with his mum, so I'm asking, "Where are you from?" He goes, "England." Mom's like, "What? You're from Ghana, brother?" You know,
bro. Like, listen, I'm trying. But it says Flemish. He's got Flemish ethnicity. His mum, is Belgian of Flemish ethnicity. It doesn't say, but that's just Belgium. Oh no, he's a Muslim. I thought he was going to say his mum was a Muslim. It just says he's a Muslim, but not in terms of where his parents are from. So,
Moussa Dembele, where's he going to be from? That name, where does it come from? There's only a few countries, bruv. You know like that?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah, no, I hear it.
Mali.
Yeah. No, I hear it. But like I said, man, it's just the strength that this brother had. Like trying to get the ball off him, myth. And the fact that it wasn't even just that, as you guys are saying, like England are crying out for a player like this. Like we can throw all the menus and your Declan Rices and Trent, whoever you want to throw in there. Oh, these men ain't got nothing on this guy. And I feel like because the injuries, obviously, he was always getting injured towards the latter part of his career at Spurs. Man did not. It's like you didn't respect him enough. And it's only when he left did I feel like Spurs fans really started to respect him, because I was like, brother, this guy at Fulham, he was doing job. That's why Spurs wanted him in the first place. I wanted us to sign him before he went to Spurs. I wanted us to sign him because I think him, Clint Dempsey, I can't remember if they were there like in and around the same time.
They were.
They were. Yeah. And you know that everyone was talking about, we're going to get Clint Dempsey, Jordan Henderson, that whole story about him going to Fulham. Reds. I wanted Dembele, bro, like every day of the week, bro.
Oh, gee, but, he's from Mali as well. He's from Mali. I was right.
So he's African. Okay, that would make total sense as to why he's strong like this.
Hold on, with the name Mr. Dembele, where else do you think he was from? France?
No. But I just wanted to, like, man, got to be sure in it. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Some people's parents, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know many Africans called Tyrone. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I would know whereabouts you're gonna be from. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're called Tyrone, or you're probably Caribbean. You feel me? Like, it's just one of them ones, like, or Jamal or something. Like, I don't know any African called Jamal, so it is what it is. But, yeah, me. But go on, Ish. Who's your next player?
You know what? I mentioned him to you earlier, innit? I think I seen him at Morgan Pedersen.
Yes, sir.
Blackburn guy. Bro, I don't want to put too many people in baller, but he was ridiculous, man. Wait, we still chatting about Dembele, or we agree?
No.
Cool. Yeah, Pedersen. Are you putting too many man in baller? Nah, when we're talking about two fitted players, baller. When we're talking about two fitted players, like it's him, it's Santi Cazorla.
How good did you think he was, though? Like,
Bro, he was taking corners. He was taking corners with even foot.
No, I hear that. But how good was he, though? Did you ever look at him like, Liverpool need to grab this guy? Like, no one grabbed him, bro. No one grabbed him.
And the thing is, I know Jesus is probably going to say afterwards, I don't know what happened to him after he left Blackburn. I could not tell you for the life of me what club he went to, what age he was when he left, whether he stayed in the. I don't think he stayed in the Prem, but I don't know what happened to this brother afterwards. So
definitely didn't stay. If I told you the names of the teams that this brother went to, you're gonna ask me where are these teams, bro? So he went to.
So you know, this is why I'm like
Karabakspor.
Alta. Turkey. Yeah, he was in Turkey. He was a mercenary in Turkey. That's crazy.
Rosenborg. He was in the Prem for time, though.
He was there for a minute. He was there for a minute. I don't know. Can we say one hit one? Because I think there was definitely. I think when we look at the stats, there'll be a season where I might be like 03 or something, where he probably went crazy. But I reckon otherwise, he might have been a bit meaty. I don't know. He was cold.
The best I could give him is nah, he was all right. Because again, yeah, you associate him with Blackburn, but like I can't like no team. Like, look, when you look at the ballers currently, there's one common denominator, and all those players got a big move because of what they did, which means they were somewhat consistent. You know, like you were saying back, like nowadays, like you can have one season, you just go to a big team because they're banking on you. Before that, it weren't like that. Like Sahar was at Fulham for 4 years.
You have to be in the trenches.
You had to be doing it consistently. These brothers were doing it consistently. Pedersen, bruv, I can't.
He might even be one hit wonder. He might even be one hit wonder, but it's Pete because he's one of. When I think of like, you know, when Match of the Day went to the Premiership, whatever it was called, on ITV.
He had a catalogue of goals. That's why you remember him.
Yeah, and the goals, I feel like all his goals are screamers as well. But
yeah,
I might even go one hit wonder. See, it's real life of stats first, innit? And then I'll see if it's one hit wonder or not.
349 games for Blackburn, 47 assists, 47 goals. Sorry.
How many assists?
I'd have to go on to finger.
If I see that 20 assists, then bruv, it needs to go into what happened, bruv.
Let me check.
40 something goals. But he was playing wing. Did he play fullback as well? I'm sure he played fullback for a minute.
Yeah, we're talking about a time when they weren't really wingers, but no, there was wingers, but the conventional winger. None of this inside forward stuff like Salah and Mane's and all these type of use. Like, he was a just general winger. Like, I don't feel like he was doing all of that stuff. Let me check. Stats by club. Gamps Pedersen. Oh, right. Okay. Fairs. So 348 games, 47 goals, 62 assists for Blackburn. So he's over 100 GA.
It's all right, you know. That's all right. Nowadays, you're looking at who's currently in the Premier who's got those kind of numbers.
Diaz.
Sterling or nah. Diaz is not hit 100 GA. He's not.
Hey, Jerry, leave that alone, bro. Leave that one alone, bro. Leave that one. Leave that one. Yeah, you can keep flagging your flag. Leave that one. I would say, okay, even without looking at the stats, because I only ever read the stats. That's why I read them at the end, because that's just more to confirm what you were saying in the first place. I would have just put him in a one-hit wonder, slyly. That's kind of the kind of angle I was going with, because I was like, for me, he was more, he was like, he was all right, but not he was all right though. Like, I don't think I look at him like that. I looked at him more like, you had probably one season where I can really remember you were on job. The rest is just more, I remember your goals more than I remember you, if that makes sense.
I hear that.
What are you saying then? I think he could chat to the ballers, but he's not quite there. I think JJ's point.
Definitely not baller. Yeah, he definitely couldn't be a baller.
I think the point about him not getting a move. Where do you say he went afterwards? Turkey.
Yeah, he was in Turkey. Then he went back to Norway, where he's from, and all that. Like, literally, which is so crazy, because if I told you he's only 42, not mad old, like.
So he could have been playing up until like 4 years ago, then 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, like literally, like he's not like, it's not like he's been old for time, like. What do you guys think then? Either he's gonna be in one hit wonder, or he was all right. Like, genuinely,
I think he's all right.
He's all right.
That's what you saying, Jerry.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's all right. Say no more. All right.
I think of Streets will never forget. He's not the first name I think of, innit? So he's all right.
He's up there for me though. He's up there for me. He's probably
he on the list of like
10,
when I went on that list, like I found like a list of like Streets never forget. I found like 2 of them. He's on both of those lists, but he's like further down the list, but he's on the list for Premier League players anyways. Like, but he's definitely on that list. Let's go with, I want to save that one for last.
Do I pick or?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's you. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Let's go with this. I like this one. Meet you, Mister.
There's only one place you can go, you know.
Bruv, you got to move to Napoli.
He literally got.
You got to move to Napoli. Like, he's with the ballers. He got his move.
Yeah,
he got
how long was it?
Fairs?
Bro, yeah. He went to a tournament? What tournament did he go to? The Euro 2012? Was it?
He did go to a tournament, you know.
Yes, he won the Euros. You know
was he this? Oh.
He won the Euros, bro.
That was getting the real.
He only got one cap for Spain in his whole time. That's so mad.
Yeah, it's the one cap.
Was that at the tournament though? I don't. Like, did he actually go to the Euros? I can't remember.
Let me check actually. Let's see where. I was just looking at his stats just to see. His stats are so joke.
Because if he did, and that's his only cap was at the Euros and he got a medal, that is wild.
Technically, he's got no honors. It says he's got no honors.
What, in his whole career?
Yeah, none.
Yeah, this
oh no. Swansea League Cup 2012-13.
Yeah, remember he bossed that. He bossed that.
Yeah. Who did they beat? Did they beat City?
Yeah, I think. Hold on.
Can't remember who they beat actually. Oh shit, he actually had 2 seasons in the Premier. Oh no.
We got knocked out by Swansea, you know.
Bro, dude.
Why
do you even try to embarrass us, bro?
We had better those embarrassing knockouts. I remember one time I was at Villa in the semi-final. Jack Grealish done a madness. Was it 2014?
Against Bradford.
They beat Bradford Chelsea in the final.
They beat Chelsea in the semi-final, 2-0, and then beat Bradford 5-0 in the final. Michu got a goal as well in the final, so he dunked. He scored in the final.
Bro, when I read that, bro, I'm looking at his stats here. I am busting up because these stats are not of the player that I think of in my head. I promise you. I promise you, bro. Man played 112 games for Celta Vigo. This is just before he came to Swansea. He scored 17 goals. Just before he moved to Swansea, he was at Rayo Vallecano, though, in La Liga. And he scored 17 goals in 39 games, which is a good record for a team like that.
Decent.
So that's where he got that move. His first season in the Premier League, in all competitions, 22 goals in 43 games.
Cold.
So you're like, okay, that's the season everyone remembers anyway, by the way. And that's the same season that Swansea won the League Cup. So that's why everyone remembers him. The following season, I can't remember if he was injured. He only scored 6 goals in 24 matches.
No, he was injured. And then he went on loan to Napoli.
He didn't went on loan to Napoli.
Yeah. 6 goals in 24 matches. Mm.
And then he went to Langreo and got 10 in 13, bruv. If that's what it's saying on Wiki, bruv.
Yeah. 10 and 13.
So he came back. He came back. You could only be judged on the games you play.
No, but hold on. What league is that? The Takeda division. What league is that, my brother? What league is that? What league is that? Because that don't sound like no La Liga. That don't sound like anything.
It's the second division in Spain, bruv.
Nah. I thought that was the Segunda. I thought that The Segunda is the championship. Then you got this is the level below that. It looks
Don't forget, G's tapped into Football Manager. You know, you don't be trying to.
Bro, yeah. I feel like that's the next level down. So okay, but in fairness,
League One in Spain.
He got whatever 12 goals in 17 games in that league. When he did go up to the Segunda division anyway. In his last season in football, he played 28 matches and only scored 3 goals. 404 games, 103 goals.
That was his swan song. That was like the season. He was like, brother, I know I'm going to be done in it. The season before that, he helped them get to the Segunda division, bro.
How crazy that sounds. So that man went from Ipswich to Championship to then to the Premier League. Yeah, I hear it.
Bro, he helped. He basically did what Watkins did, innit? He did what Kante did. He did what Mahrez did. He helped them get to that level. After that, you can't if Mahrez didn't pop off, they'd still look at him like a hero, innit?
Listen, the thing is, he did touch over 100 goals though in his professional career, so he can at least say he walked out of football scoring 100 plus goals, which is kind of good when you look at it.
I'm joking, innit? Like I know I'm pushing it. There's only one place he needs to go, if we're being honest. What the hell happened to that brother? Because that season, I've never connected with a striker more.
You know why? Man's doing all of this. Man's doing all of this. Like, what does this even mean, bro? Like, me too. Out there. What does that mean?
Flary, oversized undergarments. You know when it was covering his fingers, and you're just doing this crazy in the rain. Madness.
Like that season, he was on demon time. I can't lie, man. He was on demon time. I'll go with Wilfred Bonny. This one was tricky because he is a baller. He got the move that you're talking about in terms of when you do your thing at one team and then you get that big move, which is to Manchester City, right? For a bit of P as well. Like I'm sure. He's only 35. Yeah. Nah, he ain't 35, bro.
What now?
That's why he fell off, because man was lying about his age. Man was 30.
Nah, he's definitely
Man was 30 then. He's about 45 now, man. Easy.
He's definitely not 35. No way, 35. I feel like that's been like that for time, though.
He was kicking ball in the mid noughties. That was like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that he was early 20s. But nah.
That's cap. That's definite cap right there, bro. But anyways,
he done
Swansea first season. First season in the Premier League. Bro, okay. So they had Michu one season. The next season they had
Boney,
because he scored 25 in his first season.
But that's my point.
What? And they're just in the league.
Say that again.
All comps. Is that all comps?
25 and 54 just in the league. 25 and 54 just in the league.
That's all right,
Before that, at Vitesse, in 2 seasons, 46 goals in 65 games.
Yeah, he's a bagsman.
He's actually a bagsman still when I look at these records, though. He's actually a bagsman.
And I
It's
feel
only
like
when he goes to City that it starts getting spooky and that. But
did he do a little bit for Ivory Coast as well? I'm trying to remember if he was about when they won that. When did he win AFCON?
Yeah, he won the African Cup of Nations 2015.
Yeah, so he's actually got a bit of pedigree as well.
Shit, he's won Swansea City Player of the Year, Dutch Footballer of the Year 2012-13, Eredivisie top goal scorer in that same season. Yeah, he's got pedigree behind him still. He's got pedigree. Like I said, it literally is from Man City, so 2014, all the way up until he left. He went back to Swansea on loan. That stroke. 2019.
No, he went to Stoke.
Yeah, he went Stoke, and then Stoke was a loan. I thought that was a sign. Stoke on loan, and then he went back to Swansea.
It's mad because Pep killed him. You know? Pep killed him. Before that, Iheanacho, Bony, like they were loading. The African contingent was loading. Pep came in.
Fuck that. Get out of it. Man.
No, I agree.
Get out. No, there's actually a conversation in it. Iheanacho, Bony, Yaya Toure, Mangala, bruv, all those brothers got shipped out quick, you know.
That social joint, that's what I was thinking. I thought he was the same age as Yaya. Yaya retired, bro. Like, there's no way that you're telling me that you're younger than this guy. How old is Yaya Toure anyway?
Yaya must be in his 40s.
Sure, that's what we think.
early 40s.
You say 33. He just turned, you know, like that.
41.
So what? You're trying to tell me that Yaya's 6 years older than Boney? Nah.
I don't believe
that's
that.
a whole career older, you know.
Nah,
that's a whole career older for certain man.
He's got history, Alexander. He's got history still with these African players. Still, there is a bit of history with Pep Guardiola and some of these African players. Still, can't lie.
A bit too wild for the system and that.
Yeah, a bit too crazy celebrations and that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't like all of that stuff. I don't like all that. Where would you put Boney though? Where would you put him?
I would go same with Pedersen. Was that he's all right.
Yeah, I'd put him in there.
I don't even remember him being like too techie or anything.
No.
The flip flap.
Yeah, he used to always. Yeah, I remember. Slightly.
No. You know what? After the stream's done, we need to watch a Boney compilation. But he was techie.
I don't remember.
He had short legs, innit? I feel like he had short legs. Short legs.
Yeah.
Like an Aguero type of guy. So short legs. So the way he dribbles, like it just, and the way he does things, it just looks kind of dope. But now, big up Paul, by the way, he's saying obviously hardly any of the players on the list are ballers. I think the three we got up there are ballers, though. I can't lie. I don't know about the rest, but I definitely think the three up there, I would definitely call them ballers. Especially
there's a couple more that we haven't mentioned yet.
Bruv. There's one on here that I think has to be put into ballers by default, but we'll get to them anyway. Jerry, go on.
All right, let's go for a baller. Yeah,
go on. Let's see if your IQ's the same.
Payet, Dimitri, bro.
Yeah,
Dimitri. That's not even up for debate, bro.
Are you mad?
Payet.
Are you mad?
He was the best player in the league for a small piece. But before like Hazard, he was the best player in the league because I think Hazard started really doing madness like 14, 15, maybe 13, 14. Before that, Payet for a small, might not have been a whole season, but for a small piece, he was definitely the best player in the league.
Nah, the free kicks, the man was doing the little Rabona things. Antonio, he's the one that sparked Antonio's career as a centre forward, you know.
Because he's
no goals, no nothing. He's the one that actually sparked it. Nah, baller, man. Like he could have, like that's a player, yeah. Although he could have
gone on to a better club, man.
He could like if he wasn't like affected by his wife and his girl saying that she misses, do you know what I mean, the Parisian streets, she misses her croissants, and do you know what I mean, that he led her brunches and stuff. Bruv, he'd have gone to a Premier League club, man. But you see, West Ham, they got gassed by London, they paid him a lot. He balled out though, and it was time to cut, innit? Like James Rodriguez is a similar guy, innit? Like Everton paid some money, he looked around, was like, rah, like Everton's all right, you know, the lights were off. Like Liverpool's all right, the lights were off. He walked down the canal, was looking decent. Brother, in the day, you weren't feeling it. You know what I mean? And then he had that one early bit where he was cooking. After that, it was done. But honestly, probably you could argue the most technical out of any player on here, man.
Yeah.
Most technical.
Arguably.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. There's probably one other I would debate that with, but yeah, they're from the same country. Anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, maybe two actually. Wait, where's the other one? Isn't it? Yeah, two.
Oh, sorry, there's two actually. I didn't even see the other
two.
brother.
I think chat to him. Two, I think chat to him. One,
two, I think can definitely chat. Like all three of them, those three that I'm thinking of, the
put them in the same bracket.
And the other two, they're in the same bracket for me.
Like, what's the difference for me though? It's the end product though. That this brother had the end product. That man didn't.
Yeah, the other two are more like a goals kind of
thing. I don't know though. One of them I feel like did have it
and mashing works though. Like if you want to talk about numbers, if you want to talk about moments, like goal moments, I feel like the other one, that's definitely one of the other ones is more like comps and like clips and stuff and like little skills. Whereas Payet was doing it, bam, goal, bam, assist. See what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go
more so than the other two. More so than the other two.
Let's go to one of them then, and then we'll divert back. I'll go with Tarak. I feel like in the championship anyway, Tarak was moving mad, like so mad in the championship. When man used to go see this brother play, I used to think to myself, yeah, he must be pissing off the rest of the team because the stuff that he's doing, certain man I can see on the other team, their man look like they want to fight him. Like they actually look like, nah, I'm going to punch out this you. He can't just put the ball through man's legs again. And then it's not even putting the ball through man's legs though. He's putting the ball through man's leg. It come like Pauli. Put the ball through the man's leg. He was slot it in the corner though. Slot like perfect, inch perfect into that corner. It was like, rah. This guy got mad, serious techers kind of thing. That season anyway in the championship, I thought, yo, this brother is moving mad. But his whole attitude just stunk like 100%. 100%. But I feel like they got the same level. Yeah. He went, brother. That's where Warnock said that this brother was doing shisha and that. Like, bro, what's all this?
Yeah, but do you know what it is though? And I hear it.
And he got a big move, by the way, Jerry. Man played for AC Milan. He played for Benfica. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the move,
bro. That was a loan, bro. Those were loans. I'm looking at it now, bro. Those were loans.
Okay, yeah. Bro. AC Milan was a loan, but Benfica, he got the move.
Bro, the what? The move.
But also, no, the AC Milan loan, you're good enough to go there and chat to whoever was playing at the time, flipping Ambrosini and them, man. Like, you can go there and a man of your talent, they should be saying to you end of the season, yeah, you're staying.
No, but do you know what it is,
you're good enough.
Exactly. Do you know what it is, though, as well? The problem I've got with a Tarak, yeah, and this is what other ballers have said. They said that he was probably the most gifted with the ball at his feet, but the IQ was poor. Like, the game understanding was poor. It's like you taking the power league brother and slapping him on the pitch and him not understanding, like, that there's offsides and that you got to move into space. That side of things for me matters when you're a baller because you can do all those step overs, but when I'm looking at the stats, they're not really amounting to anything, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I put Payet slightly ahead of whether you want to put them both in.
Okay, cool. Okay,
I would always rate. But
we're talking as a player. Yeah, as a player, I'm putting Payet because Payet he actually achieved more in his own game in terms of France international and stuff like that. Like he was actually a baller in that kind of sense. Obviously, Tarak never really hit those heights that he could have, if we're being real. But I just thought as a player, though, Tarak was mad.
For me, I think it's mad. I wouldn't put him in. There has to be if I was doing it, there'd be a category under baller. Because baller for me is like, you're proven. Like every single one of these guys have delivered.
True.
Tarak didn't deliver. Like the best he's delivered is now when he got 8 goals, 7 assists at Al Nassr, bro, in 22 games in the league.
Wait, was that?
Hey, Ronaldo's over there banging in goals. What do you mean? Like, what on?
Ronaldo, right, like. They ain't chatting about it. But I'm looking at the stats though, man, and like Benfica, you're getting 2 goals in 79 games. Fulham, you got 12 goals, 0 assists. AC Milan, 14 appearances, 2 goals. Queen's Park Rangers, you got 26 goals in 109 games. The majority of them were in the championship. So it's like the second tier, bro. These men were doing it in the top tier. Can we call him a baller? Or is he just mad flary?
But I don't feel comfortable saying he was all right.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
He'd be like low tier baller for me, but
yeah,
I think he still gets in there though. Because if you're looking at who's in the he's better than Boney, he's better than Pedersen. Like
no, but based off what Boney, I know what you guys are saying, right? But Boney got what 40 goals in 60 games.
But I'm not judging Tarak as in I'm not expecting Tarak to get mad numbers like this though. You're not playing the position where I expect this though.
I'm not.
The fact that he even did get those mad numbers. Yeah, exactly.
No, but what I'm saying is, like Boney is judged obviously on the numbers to go and deliver in it, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to look at like Pedersen like that. But Pedersen, again, the end product was there. Like, it's there. My man was just doing, but it didn't amount to anything. Hold on. You man were cooking Diaz a minute ago. You're telling me you want Diaz gone. Yet you're trying to tell me that, nah, see, this is rigged.
I'll tell you for a fact, Diaz would not make this list, bro. He'll be what happened to him after he leaves Liverpool.
No, I'm telling you now, he'll go Barca and it should be there like on the stream, like in 2 years, being like, brother, I can't believe Liverpool sold him, you know.
Never.
Bro, I don't even want him to go Barca. I'm like, that's my other team. I don't really want you over there on that side. Like,
you like him though, a Yamal Diaz link up.
Nah, Robert Nico Williams.
He's 27.
Like,
why is he linking up with
you like that? Why are you linking up with kids and that? Like, we're going like, let's say live, man. That's dead. And he's linking up with a brother who's probably better than him as well, which is even worse. Like, the guy's almost 10 years younger than you. That's mad.
Just a guy.
No, he is 10 years.
That's funny. Yeah, he is. 10
years younger. 10 years younger than you. And these times, you can't even chat to him. You can't even sit next to man in the change room because he's going to look at you funny. That's mad. That's crazy. All right, I'll put him in.
Looking at Morocco, yeah. Like, I'm looking at Morocco. I know I don't want to judge this, but like for Morocco, he made his debut in 2009, yeah? He's still playing to this day and he's only got 30 caps. Bruv, they're not rating this thing either. Like, they ain't training. They're like, brother, like, we got Boufal and that can rip, man, and you can deliver a bit more. Yeah, you can just park it over there, you know. Nah, I don't know, man.
I know for a fact, without even looking into it, there's like a 5-year gap where he fell out with one of the managers and he was just like retired from international football. I know a madness happened. I know it wasn't.
Yeah, you know.
But why did that happen?
He's not serious, isn't it? He's not a serious.
Exactly,
he's not a serious guy.
I told him, bruv, like you need to like after you pass the ball, like I need you to like move
back.
You know what? Okay. So you know what's mad, yeah? Because I don't disagree with. I feel like what you're saying, Jerry. I have to agree with, yeah. But it's mad though, because these teams must see something. Because he went from QPR. He's at Spurs before, obviously, as we know. Cool, went to QPR. That's where he's mainly done his thing. Fulham, AC Milan, Benfica, Genoa. Like, it's not like man's playing, obviously, Al Nassr now, but it's not like man's
teams, bruv. If I told
Benfica.
Hold on. Benfica, that's calm, yeah, but that's the Portuguese league and all of that, and we know about the tax. AC Milan at that time were doing anything, like they were grabbing anyone, brother. Anyone on a loan. Any brother was getting on a loan. They're doing that to this day where they're scouting man from non-league in Italian version of it and scouting man into the first team. What's that striker's name? Or that number 10? Not Teixeira, something like that. Some Brazilian brother. Yeah, he was playing non-league. He was playing like 4th tier, 5th tier Italian league. Bro, he went to AC Milan. He went on a trial, bro. That's what they're gonna do. Genoa, name me a player from Genoa, bro.
I couldn't tell you a player from Genoa.
Don't talk to me about these big teams, bro. Benfica now. Name me a player now at Benfica.
John Evans.
My man. Yeah.
There we go.
You answered, bro. Like, you answered, bro.
But that's my point. Is that I'm looking at it and I'm like, rah, like, and even like, what's Al Nassr saying? Are they a good team?
No, that's what I said. Al Nassr, I'll give you fair enough, but that's the Saudi league anyway. So that is what it is, regardless. Like, it's the Saudi league.
Hold on. Whoa. Let's pause it for a bit. I'm looking at Benfica, yeah, 15 to 22.
Big up ends, bro.
He's at Benfica, brother. He's in the first team, yeah. No, he's not. He arrived in 2015. Until 2019, I was playing for Benfica B. Didn't make an appearance for Benfica. Miles Huddleston, get this brother out of the baller category immediately. Immediately.
What you saying?
Like what you saying?
Big up you, man, bro.
No, big up, guys. And guys, please make sure you, of course, you subscribe on over to Ends. I know you've probably already done so. Obviously, this is the list we got here, though, Ends. As you can see, I don't know if there's any you disagree with or whatever, but obviously we're on Taarabt at the moment. Where would you put him on this list? Baller? Nah, he was all right. One hit wonder. What happened to him?
What is the metrics based on what you think, or is there like there's stats involved?
No, as in we're just going literally whatever you think. Like, and
he was a baller, bro.
This is what I said, bro. If I told, obviously, if Jerry reads out the stats, if Jerry was to read out the stats, obviously the stats don't look great or whatever.
Even when he finished off at Benfica and he was doing the deep line playmaker thing, bro, he was cold as well.
Jerry, you seem to think that this guy was.
Bruv, hold on, no. Let's break it down, yeah? Let's break it down. Majority of his comps come from being in the championship. He's a championship like maverick, innit? Balassi, Zaha, like that era.
Yeah, that's when he was that type of player.
He's still he's like Champions League.
Still a baller,
he's like
bro.
Champions League top boy of championship history. For me, he's cold.
Yeah,
he's cold.
Yeah,
literally. For me, I hear it. As like a maverick, like ability on the ball, I'm not disagreeing with that at all. We can slap him in baller. But I'm saying the difference with these other brothers and the reason why he didn't make a big move like the rest of them is he's not a baller in terms of like, he's passed the ball and he understands the game where he can impact the game no matter what he's doing. Tarap had to be on his day and the first nutmeg had to go through a man's legs and had to be clean. If it bobbled through man's legs, he weren't having a good game after that. Bruv, he got 8 goals. When he was at Queen's Park Rangers on loan, he got 8 goals in 48 games, bruv.
Yeah, but but Jay, but you remember back then, bro, it wasn't about the goals and assists, bro. It was about how you affected the game.
But he won. But this is my point. He was ripping,
bro,
man.
on his day. No. He won the game on his ones, bro.
No, but he weren't. But he weren't. That's my point. The comps are gassing it. He weren't doing that. Zaha was doing that. Balassi was doing that. He weren't doing it like that. No, Balassi and Tarap, in terms of like, I think Tarap's better, but they're similar in terms of like, they had to be on their day. But their game understanding weren't great. And that's why for the big teams, he didn't do well. How can I call him a baller if what? Because he's doing, clearly, there's a reason why the step overs weren't enough.
But he's playing games, but you're saying that like he was not like, obviously, okay, cool. The AC Milan, fairs, I'll give you. Didn't play that many games in that season, fairs, whatever. 16 games, 4 goals altogether, but fairs. For Benfica, though, Benfica's still playing games, though. It's not like he did 129 games. No. That's a lot of games, bro.
No, he did. But in the league, yeah, for the first 2 seasons, he didn't even play for the first team. I was playing for Benfica B.
But wasn't he in? Bro, I have to see if he was injured or something in that period of time.
Hold on. The game in 2015 and from 2015 to 2019, man, doing Benfica B.
I hear it. No, you know what? I hear that. Okay, cool. And then what happens after that, though? After that, consecutive, look at that, 20, 38 games, 42 games, 42. For me, that's why it levels up all right. Cool, fair. Really, that's my point. That's where for me, he's gone like, all right, cool. Like, I'm having to learn the game now. By the time he's learned the game, it's too late, bro. Man's 35 now, it's done.
Yeah, but he learned in a different position as well, bro, because the position he's playing now is not what he was playing before.
That's my point, is that he decided to learn the game when it was too late, when he realized, brother, I ain't got peas anymore. I can't keep going shisha and paying for the £150 shisha pipes. Like, I can't.
Edgware Road and that. He was there a lot, boy.
Edgware, it was.
Like, it got to a point where I can't keep doing this anymore. And that's why it happened. Otherwise, he would have never made that transition. He didn't make that transition. You only made that transition, you've got the mentality to. You got to rate it, but I can't put him in baller. I can't put him with the rest of them, man.
What was the vote for everyone else, bro? Because he should be.
I would say baller. I would only say baller.
Throw him in there, bro. It's only Jerry that's saying he's not.
But the only thing that stops him from being a baller is his mentality. It's not his talent. He was not serious about the game, but you can say
haven't been baller, bro. Like, I'm with Ish. It's only thing that stops his brother is purely just mentality. But in terms of as a player, I would rather have someone like him.
No, but this is the problem with English football, bro. This is why kids listen. This is England versus, bruv. This is the difference. Man, I'm looking at a man that does this, and I'm telling me, he's a baller, but he don't understand the game. Like, this is what I'm talking.
But I feel like, I hear that. Yeah, I hear that to a certain degree, and yes, I agree. Like a Balassi, their understanding of the game isn't as great as whatever. Even just whatever type of players you want to. Even let's just use the list of players here. Their understanding of the game wasn't even up to like a Larson level or a Lasana Diarra or Tim Cahill kind of level. But the reality is, for me, I'm always looking at thinking their talent was above all of these guys anyway, regardless. Like, all of these players, these men are way more talented than them. So again, I just feel like it almost just levels out the kind of individual you're going to get.
For me, I look at it like, what do you rate? What do you view as talent in it? Yeah, because for me, if you had to go and say about talent, I any day of the week, if I'm looking at a player, I'm like, yeah, cool, he's ripped. Like, he can rip a man. But I'm looking like a Dembele, and I'm like, brother, this brother is different. Like to the point where, you know, when ballers there are like, they don't say any questions about there's no question about anything else. It might just be injuries. And that's what when you're talking about these guys, that's what it is. It's, Dembele, if you could have been fit. Ledley King, if you could have been fit. Do you know what I mean? To even like a Thiago, we never.
But they were ballers though. But we know that Ledley King was a baller though.
Yeah, but that's my point. With Tarap, it weren't like the football players that talk about Tarap. They're like, yeah, he could do a madness on the training ground, but he didn't have a clue of what's going on, bro. Like he didn't get it. Like he didn't understand football. So that's my point. When I'm viewing a baller, it's not just like who's the most skillful, because otherwise Viduka drops down for me because we're just basing it on goals.
I was just about to ask, how did he end up in there?
Because of the goals.
Viduka stays still.
He's a bagsman. He's a bagsman.
But
it wasn't a baller. It was just a good goal scorer.
No, but
he had feet as well. Though. He had feet as well. I in like terms of nowadays strikers, he would be like, what? You're not rating Viduka's thing like that?
I rate him as a goal scorer, but as an overall baller, I don't rate him.
I feel like if you're looking at ball, obviously we're talking about. Sorry, the way I'm looking at it is obviously I'm talking about whatever position. So Ledley King is a defender and Viduka as a striker. When I look at Viduka, I feel like this brother had mad facets to his game, bro. Like it wasn't even just about scoring goals. If you need a hold up play, he's got that. If I need close ball control, he's got that. If I need the ball to the stick, he's got that. I feel like this, other than running in behind, which is probably the only thing I don't think he really had because he just wasn't that type of guy. I feel like he had everything else. Like that guy, if I need the ball to stick, that's sticking regardless. Ain't going nowhere. Strong, can hold off. I've seen him hold off all the big defenders and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I feel like Viduka's he's a baller still. He's a baller. But Tarat, I'm gonna. You know what?
Why is Michu not in up higher than that, bro? Oh, my bad. I read what the thing was. Sorry.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna leave Tarat there for a sec. I'm gonna just leave.
Why?
Him there I'm gonna leave him there for a sec.
Bro, he's the only. Jerry's the only one that didn't rate him, bro, like that.
Oh, you two put him in baller. Okay, so no.
I said baller as well, bro.
Yeah, I think he goes in baller.
No. Like I said, English grassroots coach. You got an English grassroots coach and someone that works at St George's Park. I'm not surprised they care about his Sanchez and Hudson Odoi, but it is what it is, bro. They ain't gonna learn, people. They ain't gonna learn.
All right, and I'll throw the next. I'm just gonna throw out the players, and obviously you guys can decide from there. We'll go with Park Ji-sung.
He's definitely not going baller, bro.
Baller. Oh,
no, it was alright, man. He just ran. He just had a good engine, man.
One thing I will say is he had a good IQ. Where Jerry might say like someone like Terrell, but he's playing enough positions and doing the jobs as well. But
look at the team he played for, though, bro. Am I gonna really go? Oh my days, you were this guy because you played in a team full of talent,
of those teams. Did Tarak play for any of those teams? There's a reason.
Listen, they needed a guy that could run a lot, and they bought Park G, bro. Ferguson was great at identifying what his squad needed. And he looked and he gone, right, I've got this guy, I got that guy, I got that guy, I got that guy, I got that guy. I don't have that other guy. I don't have that runner, that Kante like.
I hear that, but you have to have more. Like to play for United, it's not good enough just to be a bare runner.
They played for United. Wes Brown played for them, bro. Like, come on, man.
And they weren't that good in those positions. But when you're talking about someone that would go in key games, is coming on the midfield, is going right mid, is going wherever, and he's able to just go and identify what needs to be done. There's a reason why he stayed there for so long. Wes Brown was like, do you know what I mean, at Sunderland at the end of it.
Alexander said $4 million, but that's what he bought because they needed that style. They brought in John O'Shea when they needed someone in there to fill a right back, left back, and centre back. They brought Wes Brown was there when they had what's his name? Sylvan. What's his name? Was it Sylvan? He was there with the big forehead, bro. Sylvestre, sorry. Yeah, you know what I mean? They brought him in when they needed him.
That's Sylvestre, the fuck.
He went Arsenal, though, isn't it? Crazy guy.
Yeah.
He was the original Kante, bro. You know what I mean? The guy that just marked man and covered ground on that.
No, but Wes Brown.
I feel like he would go here, though.
Brown, but think about it, Wes Brown and John O'Shea, yeah? Those brothers came through the United Academy. So you see when United have a certain way they're playing, right? It's just like they understand the culture. So them getting that, they're plugging in players. Do you know what I mean? Like in La Masia, like you plug, obviously that's a different level, but you plug in and it's cool. You just get what you need to do in it. Like you understand the culture of the club. To sign a brother like Ji-sung Park to come is completely different. It's completely different. It's not like he was in the club and they're like cleverly and they're like, yeah, just bring him on. Like this is a brother that they went out and signed from someone in Holland. And in Holland, he was bad. In Holland, he was a bad boy player.
He was clearly good enough, clearly, for them to go out there and say we need to sign someone like him. I think he was at Man United for a lot of seasons, by the way. For a lot of seasons. 1, 2,
Yeah, he was all right, man.
5, 6, 7 seasons at Manchester United. It's funny because when I look at his games and stuff, I'm like, he's such a weird player. He was mad important in big games, like madly important. if Fergie needed someone to follow Hazard, all around the pitch, Park Ji-sung's the brother to do that. Like, that's the only guy in the team who can run it for them. But would I call him a mainstay? Nah, he was never a mainstay in that team. I feel like more of a bench squad kind of player. But he was all right, though. I feel like, he was. I wouldn't call him a baller, though, but I would definitely say, he was all right. He was definitely all right still. That's the way. That's the kind of way.
I think he falls onto that category, man. You're right. He was brought in when they needed him for those big games just to run after someone because he had lungs, bro. That's about it. Tackle, pass the ball, big man. Run after him, mark him. Simple. Listen, you said IQ, bro, but it was simple instructions he needed, bro.
No,
that's all he could follow, innit?
It was marking, passing lanes. There's more to that, man. They won't just run after him, man. Like they weren't like Kurt Zuma in midfield. Yeah, just run after him, innit?
That's a Kurt Zuma.
What did Kurt Zuma do to you, bro?
No, nothing. I remember Mourinho used to play Kurt Zuma in midfield in big games with that Chelsea.
Holder.
All right, let's go to the next one. What you man saying for?
That Solano I can see there.
It is. We'll go with Elano. That's the one I was just looking at now. Former Manchester City player.
Bottom.
Obviously, only had 2 seasons.
Bottom, man.
I don't even think he had a purple patch like that.
No, in his first season he did. When he first come. I saw he scored in his debut.
Scored a free kick, wasn't it?
I remember he scored a mad free. I remember he scored a mad free kick, like dead center. But did he have a full season where he was on job?
He was techie
that first season.
He looked decent in it. It was in those moments when they were signing all these players. Looked decent, but I don't think he even deserve. No, I don't want to say he doesn't deserve to be here, but I don't think there's a part in his category where he can go in, bro.
Where did he go after City? That's what I was. Without even looking,
back to Brazil, maybe. I don't know. It's
Galatasaray.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Gala had 1 season there and then got shipped back to Brazil on that D8 on that FedEx. You know the FedEx plane.
You know, like the type of player I always look. I think about, or the type of profile. He come like the brother who. He reminds me of like how Liverpool signed Endo. You're just like, who?
You're just there,
and then you sign him, and then you're just like, obviously Endo did all right towards the end, but like he had a good like first kind of season. If in today's game, man, will have to go do Googles on this brother because he'll be like outside of this because he played at Shakhtar.
I remember him though. I do remember him. Like I remember him clearly in the City kit, like the Thomas Cook.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, of
course. Lecoq sportif. Like he's got a place, but.
Was there a big shout about him before he joined as well? Like I felt like he was someone that had a.
He was at Shakhtar Donetsk. He was at Shakhtar.
But he was someone. Remember, he was playing for Brazil and that. Like he was. That's how.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we acted like he was just a bum. He wasn't a bum.
Yeah.
He got 50 caps for Brazil. He definitely wasn't a bum. I promise you.
Yeah, and those caps are serious caps because when you think about the players that are about then, you know what I mean?
2004 to 2011. Like
crazy.
That's crazy.
You got to rate his thing.
But I do agree, it is kind of what happened to him. But that's why when you said about him being here, I was like, no. I feel like he should be here based on just him as an individual. But you're right in terms of
bro. You're asking about testing the memory about what he did, bro. The only thing, as I said, I remember is free kick.
No, I hear it. I agree with you. That's the only thing I feel like maybe some couple long ranges there, like some long range shots.
Like, he's had a few little goals against Sunderland here or there, bro. Probably.
It's actually that Manchester City era, that Thomas Cook era was kind of hilarious, man. All right, let's move on to the next one. Let's go to someone I think you guys might agree on. DRB.
Cold. Just injuries, isn't it?
Well, Arsenal DRB.
Yeah.
Just injuries. I'd say baller, you know.
What happened to him?
Injured.
I can't even agree with that one, you know.
You know what? I'd give him a one-hit wonder because he had 1 season where he done like all right when he was a bit fit. After that, it was
the
just
season.
a potential. It was a potential thing. But he's a baller, no doubt. But you man put Tarat there, so it's just thrown everything off now, isn't it?
What's
Let
your
it
issue?
go,
That's
bro.
what he's
Let
angry
it
because
go.
Tarat's in fucking fuck's sake, bro.
Leave Tarat to be up there, man. He was a baller, man. For me, honestly, bro, like injuries, yes. I only remember the one good game against Liverpool, and he looked like he ran the show that day as well, man. Was just cooking man in midfield. But other than that, man,
that's the game I was talking about. Yeah, one hit, innit?
yeah, talent wise, I think he had talent, didn't show enough. I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know where he is now as a footballer. I don't know if he's a chef. I don't know if he's a DJ. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna put him at the bottom, bro.
First. I would say he had 3 seasons in the Premier League where I would remember him. 2 in particular, but 3 by stats, but 2 I would actually be like, okay, I actually remember the other.
And said he was gonna be the next Vieira and that, bro. That's what I heard.
Bro, who else was he in the midfield?
Nah, I feel like you might forget. Like, I don't think
he was cold. I remember being cold. I remember being cold.
Yeah. Nah, bro, he was
07,
like
08. I remember he was actually a joke.
But you're right. The injuries, yes, he didn't amount to whatever. But what we saw, you know exactly what he reminds me of? He's exactly how I look at Thiago. You know that when this brother plays, he's actually a baller, but he don't play enough. So in your head, you're just like, well, he's just there. Like, okay, yeah, we know. But that's how I looked at Thiago.
Do you know what's mad though? Only 139 senior appearances.
And this is
in his whole career.
In his whole career, I can't.
Yeah,
sorry, I can't.
You can't really rate that. Yeah, I hear it.
No, I agree, man. Totally agree.
You know, like Virgil would get like half of that in a season, like in a good Liverpool season.
But does that tell you how good or bad a player is, though?
No, it does because it has to come.
Are we? But why? So are we saying then that Thiago is not good, or Michael Owen wasn't that good because towards like they were just injured and you never saw them play?
You can say they were good, but you can't rate them amongst the players that are performing week in, week out. I mean, that's what the sport's about. Like, it's like if Messi had one season, it's the comparison, isn't it? If Messi had one season where he scored 60 goals, like, you can't say he's as good as Ronaldo that's had 60 goals 5 times. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you got to do it. There's something
okay, cool. In that rate, okay, what if that was the situation then? If, let's say, out of 10 seasons, Messi was only fit for 5 of them, and for the other 5, he was just, like, he played 1 game every single, like, in the other 5 seasons. But for those 5 seasons, his records are 60 goals, as an example. You're still not going to rate that over a guy who played consistent. Forget Ronaldo. Just any guy who plays for 10 pure seasons, week in, week out, and might get you 25 every single year. But I'm rating that 60 over the guy who's getting 10.
No, but 5 is calm, yeah. But if I said to you, in his whole career, he's got 139 games. Messi only had 139 games and scored.
That's literally like 2 seasons.
Like, yeah, I'd be like, raw, like, that's crazy. But that's 2 seasons, brother. Like,
yeah, I hear it.
So now we're talking Kevin Phillips. Is Kevin Phillips as good as what Suarez?
That comparison is nasty, bro. That's a nasty comparison.
I feel like you're picking on players now.
Where you man want to put him?
Bro, put him at the bottom, man.
I think we can go one hit wonder. I said baller initially, but I think you can go one because I think 07. I want to say 07 or 08. I think him, Song, Fabregas. I feel like them 3 in the midfield were doing their bit, but I don't. Who's in the bottom? Flipping Palacios. Nah. He's better than those guys. He's better than those guys.
I forgot about the music.
But if you're putting him alongside those guys, and he's got less appearance than all of them put together. Well, not even put together.
Yeah, you know what?
I promise you, in his 100, in his 100 games, he's done more than Palacios done in 500.
Nah, I don't think so.
You think that Wigan Palacios, you weren't feeling?
Hey, Wigan Palacios was on job still.
Nah, man, this guy was co-signed. This guy was co-signed by Vieira.
Hey, big clubs wanted him, bro.
Diaby might have to touch. Yeah, what happened to him? Because what happened to him? 139 games. He was supposed to be the next Vieira. What happened to you?
Hey, Diaby, these lot doing you bad, but Fez.
Ish, you could have helped me out with Tarat. We could have made a deal there, you know. Easy.
I said, we could have done 1-2 swap. All right, let's move on to Harry Kewell.
Jesus.
I always find this one is funny. People always judging differently.
Yeah,
sorry.
I don't, bro. It's tough here because the only recollection is not the leads on. It's the Liverpool one. That Liverpool one was meaty as hell, bro.
He's
super
crap,
meaty.
man. He's crap.
For me, it's I don't even remember his time at Liverpool like that. As in, I can't even.
Bro, it
remember.
was jokes, bro. It was
He was there for time, though.
He
just
scored
vibes, bro.
one cold volley against Spurs. Like cold volley against Spurs. But yeah, for us, my main memory of him for us is getting subbed off in Istanbul.
No, but he was injured. No, he picked it.
I know. But I remember watching the game thinking, this guy's flipping. Are you serious? And it was inside like 10 minutes. You might have been 2-0 down already, whatever. Man, getting subbed off. But that's my main memory of him. Leeds, he was very good at Leeds, but the Liverpool side, I can't put him in baller. I'd probably go. Nah, he was all right.
Yeah.
He has got a career, so his career is long. Like in the Premier League, it is long. And he did job, in my opinion, for a good couple seasons for Leeds
That
United.
Liverpool one tainted it though, man. I think that Liverpool move.
Yeah, the Liverpool move. It was funny because my mum, she always because obviously she remembers Kuhl from early 2000s. So when he comes to Liverpool, she's like, "Yo, like we got Harry Kuhl," and I was like, "Yeah, nah, this is the one that's not really popping though. Like he ain't the guy that you think he's gonna be. Trust and believe."
Gee, quick one with Harry Kuhl. Yeah, was it just the one season he had that Leeds?
No, I would say maybe like 2 or 3. I would say like where I would have said good season. So stats wise. I haven't got assists here, but
it's that last season. And if it's that last season, then maybe it's a one-hit wonder because he made the big move and then I don't know.
So I can't find. I'm not gonna get his assists up, but I can go check that. But in terms of goals wise, in 99-2000, he got 17 goals. In 01-02, got 11. 02-03, which is the last season, he got 16.
Calm.
So there's 3 seasons where he's touching over 10 plus in terms of goals, but I don't know what the assists are, so I can check that though to see.
Bro, JJ, if Diaz was giving us that, I would not be saying much, man.
Watch this season then, innit? Watch this season.
For me, I'll be putting him in. Nah, he was all right because I think his time at Leeds, like high flying winger at that moment in time, he was in that whatever level you would put Damien Duff in, Q would be a level below that. So whatever level you have Damien Duff in your head, Q is literally one below that. That's how I see them in terms of as players.
Maybe 2 below that still.
Duff just higher. Maybe.
Yeah, Duff was maybe. Cold.
Duff was on job, man.
Yeah, Duff was cold. Yeah, no, Duff was on job.
What was the F50s? What did they call them F50s back then with the spider web thing, bro? What were they called again?
I had those in. I feel like I had them golden.
The original winger
F50 plus. Well, the black and white ones, and then the blue and it's like navy and like bright blue.
Yeah, some of the because then he started wearing the one with the bright blue on the front and then black, bro. When
I had those ones.
All right, where should we put him then?
I would go Nice. Right.
Wherever one of the people want to put him, I'll agree, bro.
Nice, all right. All right, cool. Down to the last few. Try whiz through these relatively quick. I know Jerry, you got to bounce, my bro. Lessana Diarra.
He got big. He went Madrid, didn't it? Madrid, Chelsea.
I did nothing.
Nah, but he definitely picked up a La Liga or something. He got one of them final appearances.
He didn't contribute to that. He didn't even contribute to that.
Diarra's a baller. What are we talking about?
Let's see his stats.
I know. Do you know what? You respected Park as well, so I hear why you would pick him.
Man said he was just a runner, you know. Like you see what he was doing.
No, but I got told big IQ. I got told big IQ, bro, and all his job was to chase Mandem around the pitch.
But it wasn't though. But he was a proper good passer. Though.
Listen, if man had good IQ, they wouldn't have been giving me the dickhead job, bro. What? Just chase man because I got long.
No. If he had good IQ, if he didn't have good IQ, he wouldn't have been at Le Havre, Chelsea, Arsenal, Madrid, Marseille, Paris Saint-Germain. Like he wouldn't have gone to those clubs. That's the difference. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Your boy Tarat. I mean, he's doing. Boy, the local Portuguese winger's doing that. You know, like that. That's his route.
Why you get on to me, man? The 3 other guys on the panel voted for him.
Brother, if the shoe fits.
No, I'll say the Diarra was all right. I can't lie. I thought he was actually all right still. I wouldn't say baller, but I'll say he was all right.
Nah, he was all right.
He was all right still.
That's about it.
I wouldn't say like that in the way that you're giving off that vibe ends in terms of that's about it. Because I did feel that Portsmouth team. I feel like did he not win the FA Cup?
Do you know what I realized? Yeah, see, like you see how you guys.
FA Cup with Portsmouth.
No, but you see how you guys are treating these old ballers, yeah. And I'm like looking at the way you speak about the current ones, bro. But you're respecting man that just runs around and chase man and telling me about IQ.
But that's disingenuous.
All right, bro.
That's what Lassana Diarra though. That was not Lassana Diarra. You weren't like a Macaulay, like that's not him. He was more in the mold of an Essien than like just a runner. That's what I'm trying to say.
He fell into the Makaleli and he fell into the other Lusana Diarra as well. He fell into those kind of brackets.
Yeah, but
he didn't stand out.
I think that's a lazy thing where you just.
But that's the way they treated man. They were like, "Oh, we need a DM. And like, let's get the other black guy that could play DM." That's what I felt like.
The other short black guy.
Yeah, get the other guy that has the same name. Put him in there. That's what I felt like they did, bro. There was no difference between any of them. Like, he's a bit strong. Yeah, throw him in.
Now, do you know what it is? You'll watch, yeah, Lassana Diarra comps it, and you look at him and be like, oh, he's had tech. He was technical. It wasn't running around. It wasn't that he was running around and just winning the ball and then like toe punting it like to the next man. Like it weren't that. Do you know what I mean? Man was finding passes out wide, spraying passes. He was outside of. Do you know what I mean? He was good. He was good, man.
Hey, Nunes compilation looks good as well, bro. That's all I'm saying.
He looks trash, bro. The step overs look crazy. He looks dead. You know it does. The
fact that man's still got a Nunes, I don't even want to see that brother again. PC say
a one-hit wonder, I reckon.
Yeah, throw him in there. Easy one.
Because he might have had a little career either side, but he went nuts.
He run good for that season, bro. That's what he did.
You know what's mad, guys? It wasn't. He didn't run Judge for a season. That's the maddest part of this whole thing. Remember, he joined in January and played 14 games and scored 13 goals. It was just in that from January to the end of the season. That's where he did his job. The following season, in 47 games, he scored the same amount of goals, 13 goals.
Hey, do you know there was a rumor going around here, Drogba. The first season he came and he just couldn't hit a barn door, yeah. But then the second season, all of a sudden, man was spinning from halfway line and hitting volleys into the top corner.
Bro.
Yeah, they said, nah, bro. Yeah, he went and saw a certain man still, and that's why he kept the same boots.
Hey, these Africans, I wouldn't be too surprised with the stuff that they're doing over on that side of the map, man. But yeah, I agree. I one-hit wonder for someone like him. Eduardo, former Arsenal striker.
Don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, Pete, man. But
came with high, boy. Yeah, came with high expectation in terms of ability, and then
facts. Is that his record at obviously he's at Dinamo Zagreb, which is so funny that they signed him from there. He had a banging record over there though. 149 games, 93 goals.
Yeah, came
obviously that's Croatian.
Big expectation, man.
That's true.
But yeah.
True. It's crazy though. That one is after that one season when he had that run where he started scoring in I think 2007, 2008 because he missed the whole of the following next season. He didn't play no Prem games. When he had that run and everyone was like, okay, yeah, this Eduardo brother leg break, and that was it for him, bro. Like he didn't know.
That's one of the peakest injuries though.
Bro. I saw a video of it. Someone was showing a video of all like mad injuries in the Prem because I saw that plus Jibril Cisse's injury as well. I said,
I need to head off in it.
I love Jerry. I'll give you a shout.
Tourette.
That's it. Let's move on to the next one, man. Ben Arthur.
So yeah, he's obviously in the Tourette and
yeah, man.
Same kind of mold.
What was it? AC Milan, Benfica. Who else did he Hatton play for?
Leon.
He played for Leon.
He came through Benzema. He came through Benzema.
Marseille.
Yeah. Bro, he was more talented than Benzema at the time. Bro, he was the one that everyone thought he was gonna make it. PSG, you're right. Didn't play that many games. Rennes, Real Valladolid, Bordeaux, and then Lille. He's at Lille. He's 37. Fuck.
Yeah. No, absolute baller, bro. But yeah, I don't know where to put him if I'm being honest.
I feel like just because he put Payet and Tourette and baller, we kind of got to put him in the same They eat at the same table, on it.
Yes.
Who did he play for in the Prem again? Remind me, bro. Why my mind gone blank?
Newcastle and Hull as well, I want to say.
Oh, yeah. The season on loan at Hull.
Yeah,
Maybe didn't last there at all, bro. He definitely didn't last there. I played 9 games.
I'll agree where you guys want to put him. Wherever you guys want to put him, I'll agree. It's a tough one.
I feel like he himself is a baller. But just like the Tarat thing, you didn't push. Like, you could tell, like, your mentality just wasn't there. Like a Payet. Payet, we know, got a little bit of attitude and whatever, and you could just see the type of guy that he is. But you could see he was delivering, though, more or less consistently all the time, regardless of, everything else. So that's why even with the Tarat thing, I was like, he himself is a baller. But you'd say, nah, he's all right just because of, everything else. I put him in that one. Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah came in and started scoring some random goals and some good celebrations, bro.
Hey, listen, for Ghana, this guy was the king.
Put him at the bottom, bro. Did he get a big move? Was he one of those guys that moved to China as well? And they was giving out them big contracts?
He played for Sunderland. No, he went to China later, but he was in is that Saudi? Is the top league in the UAE? Yeah, he went to the UAE afterwards, which is mad because his record in the UAE is actually he scored more goals than games. That's mad.
Dumb.
But that's in those leagues, and yeah, he traveled the typical African route after Sunderland, and Sunderland, it was only really one season that he did his thing. That season that he come in. That's what happens.
For him at the bottom, yeah.
He's at the bottom.
What happened?
Sorry, Asamoah. Yakubu.
He was my guy, bro.
Had a good little career,
Yeah, he did.
Feed the
Portsmouth, Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Kubu, man. The big yak, bro. This man was just scoring goals, bro.
Blackburn Rovers, Leicester City.
Talking about them proper target hold up, man. Yeah, bro. Yakubu was on job. Could score both feet, good in the air, strong, all types of goals.
Jesus, first season for Everton, he scored 21 goals in 39 matches. Jesus Christ.
Cold, man. I used to have him on LMA Manager, bro, if you guys remember that still.
LMA Manager, yeah.
He was mad, because I was Middlesbrough, so I bought him and I had him and Viduka up top. I had Downing on one side. Who did I have in the midfield? Rockenback and someone else. I can't remember the other guy I had in there.
Rockenback, Jesus.
Yeah, bro. And I remember, this guy could not score for me in the Prem. But you see, when I put him in the League Cup, oh my gosh. He was there. Bro, at one point, I was like, nah, surely I need to give you a start because of what you're doing. Nope. Put him in there, man. Couldn't hit a barn door. Put him in the League Cup, no matter who you played against. Goals.
Nah, the Yak was he was all right still. Yeah. He was one of those. I was like, yo, like when I'm looking at his thing though, like his records is kind of good though. Like considering he had only one season at Blackburn, then he made that big move to China when everyone was going to that Chinese league. But he scored 17 goals in 30 games in the Prem that season for Blackburn Rovers. That's a big feat, boy. Can't even lie. Yeah. No, he's been scoring goals still. He's been scoring.
So he had two seasons where he kind of went crazy then.
Well, really, technically, he had Everton that first season I just mentioned. When he was at Portsmouth, when they came up in the first 2 seasons he was there, he got 19 and 16.
Yeah, so he's
Middlesbrough, he got 19 and 16 in the first 2 seasons. Like
19 goals in 16 games.
No. So he got 19
16 and 19.
He got 19 in one season, 16 in another season. Then for Middlesbrough, the same thing. 19 in one season, 16 in another season.
Oh, that's a calm return, though.
Remember, they're playing for dead clubs, They're not playing for Manchester United, Liverpool, and them, man. Like they're playing for some shit clubs. So to see that return, I'm like, that's actually a good return for these guys.
Yeah, I think he's in the right place. He's in the right place.
Say no more. No, we'll put him there. We'll quickly run through the last few bits and then we'll head out. Big up everybody in the chat, by the way, as well, man. Hope you guys enjoying the content. Tim Cahill.
One hit wonder.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah,
I feel like he might go.
He's only known for his because he could jump really good, bro. He scored some decent headers, man. Like
Yeah,
apart from that,
short
no
as
one
well.
goes, "Oh my days, it was an outstanding finisher or not." They just know it was really good in the air.
Bare headers from corners.
Bare
But,
flick-ons, bro. Yeah, loads of flick-ons.
Right, he come through Millwall. It's mad. I didn't even know.
yeah. I remember United beat them in the FA Cup final. That run that they got to. I think that was his last
Oh
game for them.
yes. Yeah. He hit double figures a few times for Everton. You know, in the Premier, like you know what I'm saying, not Premier League in all competitions. He only did that once for Everton.
Yeah, you know what? Enzo might be right. It might be one hit wonder.
Yeah, he did actually have a good season in 04-05. That happens to be the season that they finished.
Bro,
in the
they finished
Champions
fourth.
League.
Yeah.
That's the season.
Like the same season we won it, and then we ended up being in there. Yeah. They might we beat Liverpool to the Champions League spot. Nope.
No, they got bumped though. They had I'm pretty sure they had
Villarreal
in their qualifier. Bro.
Did they get brushed up as well? I feel like
bro, they got brushed. I remember that.
The big boy Champions League teams. Normally you get like a little, I don't know, Slovenian
young
or
boys
like
or
Dynamo, Zagreb, like them. You know the type of teams, bro. Like I said, we'll give you Villarreal. Like, really?
Hold that. Marcos Senna and them, man. Crazy.
Oh yeah, Marcos Senna. Yeah. That's where Riquelme was still there.
Riquelme, yeah.
yeah. No, you guys were never winning. You were never winning that game, bro. All right, cool. Let's move on to the last few. Andy Johnson, former Crystal Palace,
one
hit, bro.
I even remember the season. I think he got 20. I want to say he got 26 league goals. He went nuts. 05-06. After that, I don't think he done too much. I think he went Everton afterwards.
Started just moving about, innit?
He went Everton still.
He
was a goal scorer in the lower leagues, but he wasn't. Yeah, in the lower leagues, he was a goal scorer. I remember him with hair. That's how mad it is.
Yeah. And the Palace had that yellow kit with the blue shorts.
Yes.
I think they got a kit like that this season, to be fair.
They got a cold kit, no, I can't lie. Andre Arshavin.
Baller.
You think so?
It was a problem, man. But I don't know how long it was for.
That's the thing.
It might be a one-hit wonder.
I think it's literally that season in the pick where he got 4 against us. I don't think he was on too much.
I just remember him. He was just doing
that was even the season before the season following into Euro 2008. Then a madness. That's when Russia got done for allegedly whatever they got up to. But I think after that, was he even? I don't even know how long he was at Arsenal for. To be fair,
he was at Zenit in 2008. Then he moved in 2008, 2009 to Arsenal. In that January,
he came from a good season as well, and he was really came in touted as one of the best forward players at the time.
Yeah, definitely was up there. He was definitely someone everyone was looking at.
Like, have you got his stats?
We were in for him as well, you know. I swear it was in for him as well at that time.
Yeah, got his stats.
Arsenal or someone else?
I think so. In his first half a season, it looks like I'm not going to count that. The following season, 39 games, 12 goals, 52 games, 10 goals. Then it was 27-11.
That's when them numbers are good, man. Now everyone wants 20 goals from the wide man and that. All of a sudden, the wide man needs to get 20 goals. So what Salah's done?
Get me 10. Get me 10 goals. Give me 10 goals.
10
not even league, all comps. Get me 10 goals.
Give me 15 GA, man. You're good to go, bro. All of a sudden, man, need 30 now. All right, fair enough.
This is bro. This is what I said, bro. This is what I'm saying. Like, if we looked at somebody like obviously you wasn't here at the beginning of the stream. It's like we were saying, some of these guys you wouldn't even rate like back then or even now, because you would look at them and think, nah, he didn't really get the numbers. But some of them you would look at their numbers and say, Mark Viduka, like his numbers are dope. You'd look at him in today's market, this brother will probably be whatever Osherman's going to cost you. Mark Viduka will probably be the same type of price based on stats, just on the number, not saying he is a player or anything like that. But based on the numbers, his numbers were better than most people's numbers anyway. So he'd have to go for like 100 million, 120 million, whatever Osherman is obviously going to fetch you kind of thing. Speaking of a striker, John Carew. Former Aston Villa and Valencia striker.
At Villa was cold, man.
If we're talking Prem, I'd say one hit.
Yeah, if we're just talking Prem,
I'll go one hit as well.
Because it was like him. Who else did they have up front them times? They might even have had
Bongolo. Remember they were doing a free.
Bongolo was doing a wing
Ashley Young.
Ashley Young, Bongolo, and John Carew was their front three because they used them on FIFA.
Milner,
FIFA, they were deadly. They were deadly.
Yeah, Milner, Barry.
That a good
Milner,
team. Martin.
Barry, and Petrov in the midfield.
Yeah. Yes.
Yo, they're a decent team, old school. You know, like
nah, bro. That team I used to use on FIFA, bro. Oh my days, bro. There's like, bro, these men ain't even that good, nah, bro. But they had the right balance. Milner and Barry. Yeah. Barry was the passer. It was like a Xhaka, and then Milner would just had stamina and
up and down. Yeah.
And then Petrov was the creative, guily, and then the wingers, bro. Bonglo, he used to make him mad rapid on the game. Ashley on crosses, you just press cross, bro. John Carews there's a goal.
John Carew in the box was a myth. You ain't stopping that.
So Ashley Young, bro, had the cutback cross. You could go byline, bro. It was a problem, bro. Them deliveries.
I would say
I'll go one hit, man.
Yes. Yeah.
One hit for me as well.
I'm just trying to think what other teams did he. Okay, yeah, one hit still. Got decent record, to be fair. Dean Ashton.
One hit.
Injuries as well, man.
Injury wrapped him up as well, yeah. No, actually, no, bottom, man. Throw him down there.
That's what happened to him, you know. He got injured. That's what happened to him.
He retired. He had to retire, innit? After
he had to retire. Yeah, literally.
He was Norwich, then got moved to West Ham.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he done a full season there.
Nah, he just kept getting injured.
Nah, he was at West Ham he only done one full season, to be fair.
Yeah. Because I think it might even have been
on their books for time, but he done.
It might even have been his first England cap, where he got an injury.
It was.
Just collapsed him. Just completely collapsed him. But sad, man. But
it is what it is. Stephen Pienaar.
My guy.
I used to rate him, man.
Yeah, just played for the Ops. That's all it was, bro.
Yeah, literally. I used to think he was a baller. I can't remember.
Good player, man. Really good player. What's the one on the knee?
Nah, he was all right.
He was all right. Yeah, I can throw him in that. Yeah, throw him in there. Just the Ops. That's all it was, bro.
Larson for Sunderland. This brother could take set pieces like there was no man's business, bro.
Larson is a problem, bro.
Like, was he better? Was he better than Pedersen? Was he better than Pedersen?
I think so.
You think so?
Free kick wise, yeah.
I think as a player, he had a better IQ than Pedersen, I feel like. But maybe that's because
he could do the 10 thing. I don't know if Pedersen had the
IQ
to do the number 10.
Morgan Gams. I think he just had that little maturiner in him. He had that little arrogance about him where little dribble and then he'll just crack shots off and then he'll get a winner.
You know who he reminds me of? Sobbers like. The same kind of, they got a mad shot on them. But really, when you break their game down.
I'm not here for this, G. I didn't come here for this slander of Sobbers.
If you break their game, apart from like a good shot, they've got a very good shot. But if you actually break down their game,
I choose not to respond. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know if they're on. Too much. But yeah, I think whatever category we're putting Pedersen in, I feel like Larson probably goes in the same one.
So you saying he was all right?
I think so. Because how long was that? Was he Sunderland? Was it Birmingham as well?
Birmingham as well. Is that Sunderland for time though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons at Sunderland.
All in the
Premier League. All in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Then he moved to like Hull, and then he went back to wherever he's from, Sweden and that.
We've got 2 left. Here's the 2.
Yes, sir. So we got the 2 Newcastle players, Robert and Solano.
Robert. What happened to Robert, bro?
After Newcastle, I do not know. But both of them were around when Newcastle were like
popping.
The Villa of like today, like knocking on top 4, good football, like proper team.
I think Solano, for me, I could remember him more than I could remember Robert.
I hear it.
So I don't know where I would put Robert. I'll just say what happened to him. I don't know if he had a good career or not, bro. I just don't remember him playing. I remember seeing him in games, but I can't remember his games like that.
He went to Portsmouth for 1 season, then Benfica, but he didn't really play at Benfica, to be honest with you. And then Levante. Heck, he even came to Derby County when they were in the Premier League.
Bro, I just remember his free kicks. That's literally it. I just remember his free kicks.
What about Nobby? Solano.
I
feel like he was underrated.
I wouldn't put him in baller.
Underrated player.
Is he 2 levels up from Robert?
Yeah. Let's say 2.
Yeah. Just because of what the categories are called, then yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. I don't think he quite makes ball. Yeah.
Newcastle. Right, he went to Aston Villa afterwards, then back to Newcastle. He's
left-footed as
two
well,
levels.
weren't he? So yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. I remember Solano at Villa.
All right, people, we've done it there. Of course, I've missed out. There's so many other players that I could have easily have put in there. I'm not going to run through all of the names. You guys can, of course, see it on the screen. I will download it and post it out on Twitter at some point. Big up the guys, of course, for joining me this evening. Big up Jerry as well. Obviously, I know he had to head out. I know Ish has got to head out as well. Ends, love for joining in this evening. Bro, have you got anything popping for the rest of the week, bro?
Nah, none at all, bro. But you already know, man. I'll keep it to myself until I'll do on a little sporadic thing, man.
Nah, of course, man.
See how the man them are moving.
no, boy, yeah, we'll talk about that one anyway. Yeah. But guys, please make sure you head on over to Enz's channel. Make sure you subscribe. It's on my featured channel list anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. Have got another one coming up. Again, like Enz, I'm not going to say anything until such time. So just make sure you check your notifications because it will just pop up there very, very randomly. This one should be a good one as well. But big up everybody in the chat. Hope you guys have a very blessed evening. I'll be back at some point. Pick up Alexander waiting for the Hey, now we're gonna give him time, bro. Let's give him time, man. Let's give him time. But yeah, I'll be back at some point this week. I don't know when. So just make sure you got the notification bells on. Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.